Hey guys, it's Lego Ideas coming at you. So this is part 2 of 2, and we're going to combine Mixmaster, Scrapper, and Hook and Overload, Overhaul, Long Haul, sorry, I forgot his name. So I'm going to move this camera up. So we're going to combine them. So we're going to start with Mixmaster, so we're going to move him out of the way and then bring him up. So what you want to do is you're going to connect this peg right here to that white slot, and then bring it up. You might have to fiddle with it, and then there should be 3 holes right here, and then right here you're going to slide it on top. You're going to have to slide it on its... Okay, so remember this piece, you're going to slide it on his head. There should be an open peg hole. You're going to slide it, and it should peg right here. So it makes it a stronger fit. So then we're going to turn him around. Right, we're going to get ready to attach Scrapper. So you're going to want to lift up his leg, attach the white peg to there, lift this whole section up, and there should be a peg right here and a hole right there. You're going to attach his leg right there. So then, when you have that attached, you're going to turn him all the way around, and there should be these red pegs and these gray pegs. You're going to attach them to his feet and then to the connecting slot. So I'm going to show that real quick. You're going to slide that part in, and then when he bends his leg, you have to bend it down, slide his foot in. So then you do that to the other. So that's all connected. So then what you're going to do is you're going to peg this into his hands. Wait, you're going to move the wheels out of the way. You're going to peg it into his hands. And then there should be a peg underneath the wheels. You're going to peg it in. This keeps him supported. So then if you have him on your shelf or whatever, he can stand there for forever. So then if you want to spread it apart, you can. So there. So we're going to take his hook. There should be these 3 pegs. You're going to slide it into his back. This. You have to slide it. You have to move it around. Oh, so there's this black peg right here. Wait. Sorry. There was a black peg right here. You're going to take it, lift this section up, and peg it on the other side. This goes to long haul. And you're going to take this and slide it into his back. And then what you want to do, this peg right here, you slide it right there. So we're going to pause it right there and bring out the 2 Scavenger and Bone Crusher. So we got Bone Crusher and Scavenger. So what you want to do is on these guys, you want to pull off their pegs, the long pegs, because you have to transform them back into their vehicle modes. And then on Bone Crushers, you want to pull these off. And then on Scavenger, you're going to pull this whole section off. And we're going to transform these before we transform the guys. So you're going to take it, his whole arm, you're going to slide it out. I might have shown this already, but just in case, if you guys didn't watch Scavengers. Sorry, you're gonna take the wheels, you're gonna slide them in. First you wanna push these in, then slide in the wheels, then bend this whole section forward, turn it around, bring out his hand. And then you're gonna turn these around. So we got that for Scavenger. And then for Bone Crusher, you're going to do the exact same. Pull the fist out, the hand out, and then take the wheels, push them in. These cards are actually kind of hard to build. And you're going to take out his hand. Keep it up. And we got those. We're going to put them off to the side. Combine them later. Then we're going to start with Bone Crusher, because Bone Crusher I think is easier. So what we're going to do is, before we get started, we're going to take this peg, slide it in right before the top half of his legs. So his transformation is easier. So what you want to do is you're going to take this whole section, lift it up, turn his head around. Then you're going to realign it on top of his head. And then we're going to take his arms, turn them out completely like he's going to fly. Turn the top half section, then lift it forward. Take the legs, bend them down, put them all the way around. Turn his feet out like this. Keep these sections out. And his arms, you can turn them forward. Take these long black pegs, push them forward. And then you're going to take his arm, turn it like that. Turn his fist around. Turn his arm. And have that section ready. And then you're going to do the exact same for his other arm. You're going to push the peg all the way forward. And turn it around. And have fist out for him. I will have instructions for these guys, and you can combine them together. And then first we're gonna pull the arm out. I'm gonna leave it right there. We're gonna lift, we're gonna push this whole section, the whole shovel forward, lift it up, and then push it forward even more without breaking it. I'm going to push it all the way forward. And then, there we go. You can take it and like leave it like this, or you can leave it like that. The fists, we're going to take this, and we're going to lift up the fist. We're going to slide it in, and then you're going to rearrange his fists so that they will peg in. You'll do the same for the other side. And so we got that whole section connected. And then the fists, you're going to slide them on into these pegs. And then lift it up like that. The feet have holes under them. You're going to connect it to the closest one that the pegs are to. And then we got his arm. So when you're combining them, you're going to take this off. Pull this whole section forward. There should be 2 pegs in there, like slots for the pegs. You're going to have to fish them out because they take a little bit to get out. So right here, and then you're going to bring it down, put this gray piece back on. So the pegs are right down here. We're going to combine them later, the arms. Then we're going to move on to him, Scavenger. So we're going to take this peg, slide it in right above the feet, like bone crusher. And then what you want to do is keep this whole section connected, pull his gun out, and turn it around and slide it back in. And then, so we're going to keep this whole section forward, bring his legs all the way back, turn his feet around, and then, so when we do that, we're going to take his arms, bring him around so they cover up his head. He's in the combined mode. So you're going to turn it around, turn the front. You don't want to break it off, so you want to connect them. Then for this, you want to take it, turn it around, and then slide it. You can turn this around. Pause. Right here. Pause. So you're going to take it, and you're going to take these two pegs right here, and you're going to slide it. You're going to slide them in right here. I made it loose for a reason, because it depends sometimes on the way you position his legs. So you're going to take his fists, turn them in, slide him onto it. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. You have to turn his arms around completely so that they can fit on the peg right. Turn him around. Take it, and then you're going to connect his fists to it. You have to take his head, put it down. Sorry, the sides come off. You're going to take his gun, you're going to transform it a little bit so that it looks good. You can bend it down to cover part of his head. The scoop is going to stay like that. Yep. Yeah. So then when you attach this, you're going to attach it the same. And then his feet are going to attach. Sorry, another camera. There should be these pegs on these bed pieces. There should be a hole on the bottom of the feet. You're going to attach them to that. I'm going to have to take it off camera. I'm going to pause it. So it's going to look like this. Sorry, my thumb was in the way. It's going to look like this. Okay, so what you want to do is pull this off. Bring this forward. Turn the pegs or the slots forward. Then you're going to take the gray piece and slide it back on. You might want to take them off when you're combining them with him. So let's get right into it. Okay, sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine them. So I'm going to start with scavenger. So there should be these two pegs. There should be two pegs right there. You're going to slide them together. It might take a little bit. You're going to have to take this piece off and then combine them. Might take a little bit. Slide them together. Lift up his arm, bring it. And then we're going to take this and then put it back on. And as we do that, you have to put him up against something so he doesn't tear himself apart. And then we're going to do that with Bone Crusher. Slide the two pigs off. You're going to have to take this off. And then you're going to slide them together. Oops, you're going to have them straight so they can slide on just right. Then lift it up. Then pick it back on. And there. We got Devastator. I'm going to take the phone off the stand so we can look at him better. We got Devastator. This guy is really complex and he's more technique than bionicle parts. I will have instructions for him. It might take a while. So, we got him. So, like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Whatever you guys think of. And so, this is Lego Ideas signing out.